Hi guys, welcome to PurdyChic Beauty. I'm JazminAlexis, and this is going to be my January 2016 beauty skincare favorites. I didn't have a lot of products this month. I feel like everyone always says that, and then it turns out that they actually did have a lot of products after you watch the review. But no, really, I didn't have a lot of products this month, but I did have some really great ones that I want to share with you guys. All information about these products and links to them, if you like online shopping, I will leave in the description box below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. If you've used any of these products, go ahead and leave a comment in the description box below and let me know if you liked them, if they were your favorite, or maybe if you didn't like them so much. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is some skincare products. So this this Mary Kay Oil Control Lotion, formula number 3, is kind of like a rediscovered favorite. So I had used it in the past, but I guess I really didn't appreciate it for what it was used for, and I was just like, you know, let me just try it out again, and I love it. My absolute favorite. This one is for oily skin. It says light oil free formula with an advanced oil absorbing ingredient. So that is so true. Whenever I put this on my skin, I use this in my morning skin routine, not necessarily in my night skin routine because I have a different moisturizer I like to use at night. But like in the morning, after I get done with my, putting on my toner and then also washing my face and getting out of the shower, I put this on and I kind of let it sit while I get ready, do my hair and other stuff before, and then by the time I get ready to start my makeup, it's already dried completely into my skin, and it really does work. It's great. The consistency of it is kind of like a silky consistency, but it's so good, and you really do feel it absorbing your oils from your skin. And whenever I don't put this on, I can kind of tell the difference, whereas when I do put it on, I stay less oily for a longer period of time. And one thing about oil is that there's no one perfect product for me that I feel that gets rid of all my oil and all my shine. I kind of feel like it's a combination of different products. This one is bomb. So I really like this one, and there's a formula 1 and a formula 2. I do use the toner as well. However, I don't use it at night. I use it in the morning. So my next favorite product, this Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I've heard tons of people on YouTube rave about this, and it's kind of pricey. So at first I was like, I'm not going out spending that much money for something that says that it helps cure oils and it doesn't cure my oils, and I still end up oily. Not gonna do it. But I literally went into Nordstrom's for something completely different, and they didn't have that, and I was like, well, I might as well try it out since you guys don't have what I really want. And so of course the Nordstrom's people are so convincing, of course, but I did get it. It does look like you get quite a bit of product in here. I originally heard about this from Glam Twins 334. Originally put me onto this, and when I saw them, their makeup always does look pretty flawless, and they have oily skin as well. So at first I was not jumping on the bandwagon about this at all, but then I saw this in a bunch of people's 2015 end of the year favorites, so I was like, I gotta give it a try out. And you guys, it smells amazing. It smells like lemony, citrusy, orange. It just smells like a lot of citrus, different flavors in there, but it's really good. You don't need a lot of it. You literally swipe your finger through there and put it on your face, and that's all you need. So it's not like you can run through this stuff quick, and even if you did run through it quick, I feel like after you pay the price for it, you'll be a lot more conservative with it. Basically a base so you can use this instead of using a primer. For me, I pretty much use this whenever I'm using like some of my higher end brand makeup products, and I'll put it on before I put like my foundation on, and it works perfectly. I feel like the rest of my makeup just goes on so smoky smooth. I actually used it today before I put my Chanel foundation on, and I feel like it literally makes a world of a difference. So love this stuff. The next product that I'm going to talk about is a primer as well, but this primer I use for like my drugstore products, and I've heard a lot of different people rave about this on YouTube again, but I was not going to be quick to jump on the bandwagon with it. I'm like, you guys, this is just like when people started putting milk magnesia on their face and thought it was a primer. And I must say, me personally, I hate milk magnesia on my face. I tried it and it dries white, and whenever you go to put your foundation over, like on your face, it leaves it really, really patchy. So I was not on the milk magnesia bandwagon at all. But I will say that the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm, it does do good. And now I only use this when I do like when I use my drugstore foundation products and my drugstore concealer products, just because I feel like it's a drugstore product, so it should be paired with a drugstore product. But this stuff, it smells amazing. I personally don't mind walking around smelling like a man, if that makes sense. That sounds weird, but like some men colognes and some men fragrances smell really good, and some even smell better than women. And this one, it's not a strong scent. It's because it's the sensitive one that it's not too strong of a scent, but I love this stuff right here. It helps my foundation go on a lot smoother. It does. I did see a difference between when I use this primer and when I don't use a primer at all with my foundations, and it works really good. It does help longevity of your makeup while it's on, so this one is good. I'm not just saying it because everybody else says it. It really does work. So my next product that I'm going to talk about is a foundation that I am loving. I saw it on Snapchat when NARS started sending out the promo packages to kind of give beauty bloggers and vloggers a view of what was to come in 2016. And at first, I must admit, I was like, a tinted moisturizer? You lost me at tinted moisturizer. But it actually is really good. And this is the NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint. I must say, this stuff does work really good. I am in the shade medium dark, number 3, and it's not like a regular tinted moisturizer at all. It does have really good coverage. Like, the staying power of it is just like a regular foundation. It's not too thin, it's not watery at all, so I really like that about it. But it's not thick like a foundation either. So it's kind of in the middle of like a BB cream and a foundation. So like if you mix the perfect way to describe it is if you mix your foundation with moisturizer, that's how this feels. It's full coverage. You can go medium to full coverage, or if you just want to kind of keep it light, like you don't have anything on at all, you can do that as well. And usually when I apply this, I do use a beauty blender, or I use my Perfection sponge. Next product that I'm going to talk about is a concealer. This is the Match Master Concealer by MAC. I use this to contour, and I have it in the shade 9.0. This is from their Match Master collection, and it's really good. It's a little bit cheaper than the Bobbi Brown contouring stick. It blends out really well. I like that about it. Let's swatch it for you guys. You can tell that it's a deep brown, and it works really, really well. Like when I go to blend that out, I have it on today. You can see where it's at. And it works really, really well. And I like it because it's not, I also use the Black Opal Beautiful Bronze Foundation stick, and I like that one, but the only reason why I like this one a little bit better, it lasts a little bit longer. However, if you like don't want to go spend that much money on MAC, you can definitely get the Black Opal Foundation stick in Beautiful Bronze, and you can get the same exact effect. So wrapping this up, because I told y'all I didn't have a lot of stuff, and that's what I meant. So this is to apply all of this stuff. I am in love with my BS Small Face angled brush. I mentioned this in my my 2015 favorites too. It's the black and gold Amazon brush set, and this is really good. It's like a kabuki form. You can see that, but it's in an angled shape, and I love applying my foundation with this, and I just pat it on. And then a really good thing about it is that whenever I go to blend out my contour, I can flip it over to the side and do it that way too. So I love this brush. It's so soft, and if you can't get your hands on the Amazon one, I don't know if they still sell it. BH Cosmetics has the black and gold brand as well, and I'm pretty sure they're the exact same brush sets. They just have a different brand name on them. So I have 4 more products to mention. The first one I'm going to talk about is my new favorite. It is the Brow Definer by Anastasia Beverly Hills. On one end, it's a spoolie, and then on the other end, you actually have your product. And I use this on my brows. I alter between this one and also my NYX one. There's another the Brow Wiz by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I have that one as well, and I like this one a lot more. The reason being because the Brow Wiz seems a lot more waxier feeling, and this one is actually on an angled, and it has a lot more of a creamier feel. This right here is so bomb. I used it on my brows today, and this is pretty much what I use on my brows all the time, but like I said, I alternate between this and the NYX because this one is a little bit more pricier than the Brow Wiz. This one I think is actually $24 versus the Brow Wiz is like $21. We do not have this in Ulta just yet, so I actually picked mine up at Dillard's because I didn't see it in my local Sephora either. I only saw that you could buy it online, but when I was in Dillard's, they had just put these out, so this is a favorite. So I've been loving this lip combination. I'm actually wearing it today, and it's Chestnut by MAC mixed with Platform by ColourPop, and then also Grunge Matte by ColourPop. So pretty much what I do is I put chestnut on my lips first to outline it, and then I put the Platform around it, and then to set it all off I put on the Grunge, and I'm actually wearing it today. It's a really good favorite lippy. So the reason why I kind of came across this one is because one day I tried to pair just Chestnut and Platform together, and Platform is way too light for my complexion. So I'm gonna use it, so I might as well find something to make it work, and that lip combination works for me. What I like about ColourPop is that when you start mixing all of the ColourPop lippies together, you have totally just created your own lippy. But the key is just to remember which ones you combine so that you can recreate that same lippy next time. So last product that I forgot to mention while I was talking about my face products is also a primer. It's a high-end primer, but it's the Makeup Forever Step 1. So this stuff is my favorite. It's Skin Equalizer Base Mattifying Primer, and it really does mattify your face, and it really does work great. I don't use it all over my face, but I put it in the areas that I am mostly oily, so like my nose and then my forehead and under my eyes, in this area right here, that's where I do get oily. This combined with my Bobbi Brown Enriched Base, perfect combination. This is like oil who, where, you don't exist. This is the best thing. This is the best combination to use to combat that oil. And that is all I have. Those are all my favorites. I told you guys I didn't have too many favorites, but I wanted to make sure I did get my video up for my favorites, because that is a goal of mine, is to get all of my, every single month, to get my favorites up before the first week of the month is over. So I'm so glad I was able to get that up. Oh, perfect. Oh, and one more favorite, like before I sign off, I got this super duper cute phone case, just kind of getting ready for the springtime, and I got this from Icing. It was $9.50, and I love it. I thought it was so cute, and I always have the hardest time trying to find phone cases that are not overly priced, because I don't feel like I should spend $15 on a phone case. Where? So go get it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. More importantly, as always, I thank you guys for your support. I thank you for all my subscribers that I have already, and I really appreciate you guys. See you next time.
Like this, we flawless. Ladies, tell them I woke up like this. I woke up like this, we flawless.